Good morning, guys. All right, so I'm looking a little crazy, but it is day 1 of our 12-week challenge, and it's time for me to go work out. So this is how I work out with silk presses, just in case anyone was curious. I wear some kind of headband. Today I'm trying out the gym wrap one. I've used it like once or twice before. I still prefer the Lululemon headbands, but I'm washing mine, so we're just gonna rock this one for now, but you just like tie it in the back. I think it works pretty well, but I do think Lululemons are just better. So yeah, if you're a silk press girl, that's what I recommend. I part my hair down the middle and put it in 2 buns so that my hair will keep a little cute like curly wave to it, and I can keep my silk press. The main thing is we are not taking this off until our hair is dry. So you can dry it on cool with the blow dryer, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing so I can get ready for work on time and everything. But regardless, we are starting day 1. I'm doing the 25 New Year challenge on the Grounds app. I believe I've spoken about this app before, but I'm actually so obsessed with the Grounds app. It's literally like amazing. I love that I can track what I'm eating. I love that there's workouts already in there for me at all different levels. And I'm doing this 12-week program because I just got to get it together, y'all. So if you just got to get it together, then, you know, here we are, babes. Here we are. I'm also going to be tracking my workout. I could track it either on my ULTRAHUMAN ring or my Apple Watch. It just works for me that way. I just put in like weight training on the Apple Watch, or I'll put it on the ULTRAHUMAN ring. To be honest, because they share data like through Apple, both of them are gonna get the same data. Whether I share it through Apple, whether I share it through the ULTRAHUMAN, it's up to you. If you were picking between the Apple Watch and the ULTRAHUMAN ring, I honestly would pick the ULTRAHUMAN ring. I'm actually so obsessed with it. I think it's so sleek, so cute, and I love it for my workouts. I find myself wearing this more and more than the Apple Watch, but because I woke up this morning and decided to put it on, I already have it on today. And I like to wear it during my work week because it tells me like when I get messages from work, I have them on my watch. So if I'm like away from the computer, maybe I'm taking 10 minutes to go fold laundry and I'm not necessarily scheduled to be working at that time, right? Like I don't have an appointment or anything. I'll go fold laundry or I'll clean the floor. But then if I get a message and I need to get back on the computer, it's on my wrist. So that's really why I wear the Apple Watch. And then the ULTRAHUMAN is more so for like my fitness, my sleep, and everything like that. So So really quick before I head on into work, I am fully ready for the day. I don't know if you can see it, like my cute little dress is from Aerie. It's so adorable, honestly. This isn't an extra large. Aerie runs very true to size. And since I've lost weight, I have sized down. I'm either an extra large, sometimes I'm a large, depending on the brand, but I'm like extra large, large, and then in some brands I'm in XXL, so it just depends, but I've definitely sized down. So this dress is in an extra large. I don't really love the pads, but I have to wear them because I'm working. Like I could do nipple covers, but yeah, anyways. And then I just have on this little button down. I think I got it from Target a few years ago. So that's the fit for today. But I wanted to give you a little haul of these 2 bag charms I got. I got them from Amazon and I will link them down below, but I just think this is like really cute. So you open it up like this and they're Jerry's. I got the same one in 2 metals. So it's a dupe of the Coach one, and I'm sorry, but as a child of the Y2K era, I am not spending hundreds of dollars on Coach. Like, it's just not gonna occur. Some of them are cute, but yeah, I'm not doing that. So I got the cute little dupe with the silver hardware, and this is what I mean. I think this is adorable. So this is going with my bag. This side, no, I'm gonna wear it on this side. Yes, I think that's so, they're heavy as heck too, honestly. Girl, stop. Like the yellow and the brown with the little cherries, and because it's like silver hardware, it just matches the bag perfectly. So this is really cute. And then I got it in gold hardware too. And I will link them down below. I have like a full bag charm haul coming soon. I think I'll just make like a little short of it, but like, these are the gold ones. Ignore Percy, he really wants to talk to his mommy right now. I have these little gold ones on the bag. I'll link them all down below, don't worry. Because I do think these are so cute. So I got these, they're like cherry cute and dainty. But I don't know, I feel like the big boldies are so much cuter. They just have a sass to them, like literally stop. And I have more bag charms coming. I think these are actually gonna go on my car keys. I'm not sure yet, but these are like really lightweight and dainty. So I think these will be cute. I'm like redoing my whole car key thing too. I'm obsessed with these charms though, and I think they're iconic. So, you know, if you just want something to spice up your bag, I have like a letter one coming that's like J with like flowers and stuff. It's gonna be really cute, and I got them for basically all my bags because I also ordered this size in white. So, or like the ivory color or whatever from Lulu. So I got the ivory color, and maybe these will go on the ivory color, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna do more like pinky flowery on the ivory one. I haven't decided yet, but I am obsessed with bag charms. So I just wanted to share that with you. I have 10 minutes, so I need to go make a protein shake and get myself to work. All right guys, so I have like an hour and 30-minute break in between work. So we are actually gonna look at my cookbooks. Ignore my kitchen behind me. I have my crock pot out because we actually have started cooking our own dog food. But I wanted to show you guys the 2 cookbooks that I am getting a lot of recipes from in the next 90 days. So we've got the So Easy, So Good by Kylie. She is on, I'm sure you guys have seen her. I think her name on socials is like the something nutritionist, I can't remember, but basically she talks a lot about fiber because she had a scare with colon cancer when she was younger. So like younger as in like in her early 20s, which is, if you guys didn't know, colon cancer is like on the rise in our generations. So we do need to be careful with our fiber and things like that. But I actually have followed her for a very long time. I was probably one of her like very early followers because I found her when she really wasn't big at all, and now she's huge and has a cookbook, so I'm so happy to be able to support. But her recipes are so easy. That's why I liked her so much. Her recipes are so easy and realistic. She's not trying to be Captain Aesthetic and make everything like so pretty. And she doesn't do the influencer voice, and she doesn't do the, oh, we just want to make all of our food. Like, she doesn't do that. She shows like real food. Like, this is what we're eating. Like, you know, she's like, yeah, I grabbed this from my freezer, or I bought these dumplings at Trader Joe's. Like, she's very real. And I just feel like that's hard to come by a lot of times on the internet, on social media. So I got her cookbook and it has not disappointed. I am doing one of the recipes from here this week for meal prep. It is the 1-pot chicken pasta, although I'm still debating if we're actually gonna add chicken to it or not, although I did defrost chicken, so we'll see. I'm kind of debating because we're also gonna do the shoyu chicken from in here, and I will link the recipe videos if I can find them for you guys, because I don't obviously wanna like give you the recipe from her book since it's her book. Support her if you can afford it. But if not, these videos are also free on her channel, and she does like give recipes in the videos. So I will link those for you guys. So we've got the So Easy, So Good cookbook. And then we've also got the Moon Cycle cookbook. Now, if you guys didn't know, I have PCOS, and because of my PCOS, I have insulin resistance. And although it has gotten better, it is something that I really would like to work on, and I don't want to have to be on birth control to control it because we want to have kids next year. So right now I am on Wegovy, so a semaglutide, however you say it. I'm basically on an injection. So Wegovy, Mounjaro, Ozempic, all of them are of the same family. The thing is, Ozempic is for if you actually have diabetes, and if you don't, if you're like insulin resistant or something like that, or you just have like a lot of weight that you need to lose, you would get like Mounjaro or Wegovy, which is what I'm on. So I'm on the 2.4 milligram dosage. Honestly, it's not fun having to get a shot every week. My husband does them for him. Bless his heart, my husband does them, and that man puts up with me, okay? He really does, because I hate it, but it is helping me lose weight. But I'm not gonna lie to you, the medications are not going to make you lose weight. And I think that's the confusion a lot of people have is, oh, well, you got on the weight loss medication and you cheated, you didn't do any of the work. No, you will not lose weight if you do not do what you need to do on these medications. Hence the 90-day challenge, because I'm basically going to be pushing myself to put in even more effort. I am steadily losing about a pound, pound and a half, 2 pounds a week. But obviously, if I was actually putting in the work, I would be losing the weight faster. So the medication does help because it is regulating your insulin. So it's basically making my body work like someone who doesn't have PCOS, right? Someone who has like a normal, doesn't have these extra issues of PCOS. So yes, it is like working in that way. It's helping me not be insulin resistant. However, if you aren't putting in the actual work, you're not going to lose the weight, and it's not going to come off healthy, because just because you're losing weight on the scale does not mean you're losing body fat. And that's another thing. A lot of people are doing Wegovy or Ozempic. They're losing all this weight, and then as soon as they come off of it, they just gain the weight right back. That's because you didn't make the lifestyle changes you need to make. So obviously I'm making the lifestyle changes because I have seen the weight loss results, but in this next 90 days, I just really want to crunch in and do what needs to be done, because we are moving, and I just don't want to move with this extra weight on my body. I've been, every time I'm losing weight, getting new outfits, feeling good in my body, like I just want to keep that energy, and I want to push myself to be on top of that in the next 90 days, even with like the stress of a move coming up and work and all these life excuses to fall off the wagon. I want to be on top of it. So part of that with the Moon Cycle cookbook is having PCOS, you are very aware of your hormones. And I feel like ever since I got back on birth control, I'm not as in tune with myself as I would like to be. And that just is what it is. I mean, that's the side of birth control. The reason that I'm on birth control, because I know a lot of you are gonna have questions like, okay, well, why are you on it if you don't want to be on it? To be on Wegovy, which I have opinions about this, but to each his own. I understand what my doctor was saying. Essentially, when you lose weight, your fertility goes up. So a lot of people, a lot of women in particular who have PCOS, who obviously want a baby, have used these things, like have used Wegovy and Ozempic, been on it without being on some kind of birth control, and gotten pregnant while on the prescription, and then immediately stopped the prescription, obviously because they were pregnant, but we don't know the effects it's going to have on the baby, right? As far as science shows now, they're saying like, oh, there's no adverse effects if you get pregnant while you're on it, you just can't keep taking it while you're pregnant, okay? My doctor's opinion was, let's not even have that risk. I know that you guys want a baby, so I want you on birth control because we don't want to risk anything for the baby. That is her personal belief, and I'm all for it. It just sucks that I'm back on birth control because I really didn't want to be back on birth control, but we're at where we're at. So I am just going to be making sure that based on my cycles, even though these aren't necessarily my real cycles because the birth control, just staying in the routine of eating within my cycle. I love this book. It's highly, highly, highly recommended for women in general, not just PCOS, because this will help you with your hormones and things like that. Got it on Amazon. It's got like 80 recipes in there, and just like notes and things about what you can be eating, what you could be doing during these cycles, you know, creativity blooms, just getting in tune with your cycles. So yeah, if you're looking for something to get yourself in tune, here she is. But But we are gonna do our meal prep a little bit later. I honestly just have this time in my day, so I think I'm actually gonna go set up my Post-it note wall. I see people doing it for like 75 hard and stuff, and I think it's so cute. So I kind of just want to set it up for the next 90 days. And I don't know, maybe write myself some love notes on it or something, just to make it feel like more a part of my life. And it'll be so satisfying to see them come off every day. Also though, I have this app called Habit. It's literally just called Habit, but let me like screen record for you guys. So I'll just like pop it up on here so you can see. So I am tracking my habits every day. So I've got on there that I want to read the Bible every day, practice gratitude. I weigh in once a week. So every Monday is my weigh-in. I'm going to be exercising 5 days a week with the Grounds app. And then other days I'll just be walking. My step goal, oh my, you guys, am I okay? My step goal is 8,000 steps a day right now. I would love to get up to 10,000 steps a day, but you know, just start with reality, right? Vitamins, I need to take my vitamins every single day. Drinking 80 ounces of water a day. I clean for 30 minutes, 3 days of the week. That's kind of just where I'm at with like work and you guys, editing, all those things. I just don't have the time, so yeah. And then reading 10 pages a day of any book. Right now I am reading Hannibal, and then Hannibal Rising is the next one. I'm about 45% done with the book, and that's my book. So I'm gonna be reading like at least 10 pages a day. I'm doing a challenge where I need to read at least 1 book a month. So yeah, that's what I'm reading. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a habit tracking app that you can do this on, I like Habit because it's all on your phone. It's like right in front of you, and you can just check them off as your day goes on. It's very satisfying. It's all cute and aesthetic, as you guys saw. So you can change the colors, set it up all cute. No, this isn't sponsored, but I will link it down below if you guys like want to download it. We paid for the household plan, I think. So it was like 20 bucks. And it's a lifetime membership, and me and my husband can use it. So he can use it for his habits, I can use it for mine. Or if you're more of a planner girly, I do have my Notion template that you can use that has a 12-week year like planning section. So you could also do that and use it that way and track your habits that way. It's whatever works for you, but I'm trying to make this as low maintenance as possible for myself. So just tracking it on the app is just, girl, it's just easier that way for me. So let's go set up my Post-it wall. Okay, I think I'm putting it on this wall so it's like kind of focused, but not like the #1 focus. And then I've got littles or bigs. Let's go with the big one. And then I'm gonna like break the stacks. Is that crazy? Yeah, because I want all the colors. Yeah, okay. Break up the stacks. Let's get a Sharpie and let's do this. It's done. I don't know, I did like a little pattern. So I did like 2 pinks, 2 green, 2 blue, 2 pink, and then 1 green. Each row is 10, and we'll basically be able to pull these down every single day. I don't know, I feel like that was like really motivating to do too, and it's like so cute and fun. Obviously you could do like more aesthetic Post-its, but to be honest guys, not everything has to be perfectly aesthetic. I kind of want to make a video talking about like unaestheticizing your brain. Like, I don't know how to describe it to you because I find things being aesthetic to be very, very calming. But I also understand when I'm being unhealthy with this obsession with it having to be aesthetic, and it almost becomes like it gives me anxiety if it isn't perfectly aesthetic. So I feel like this is super cute, but it's some color, it's some life, it's some body, right? Because for the next 90 days, that's what I'm trying to do, is like breathe life and energy back into my own body. So having something that gives some color and some brightness, like, isn't a bad thing. They don't have to be neutral all the time. Millennial grayish, whatever. It doesn't have to be that, right? Like, it can be kind of colorful and still be cute and still be its own kind of aesthetic, I guess, if you will. But now that that is done, honestly, I'll probably see you guys later when I go ahead and do some of our meal prep for the week, because I'm kind of going to take this time to just like chill. I really don't have any meetings or anything for the next hour-ish. And I think I'm just going to chill, wait for the hubby to get back from the gym today. And yeah, let's just like go with the flow. So I'll see you guys when I start meal prepping and all that fun stuff. Okay, guys. So I started meal prepping, and then this whole evening turned very different than I expected. So I just thought I would do a little voiceover and tell you guys what's going on. So essentially, I wanted to make this Benihana's like onion soup type of collagen broth that I could drink or have as like a soup broth before meals or during meals. And this turned out delicious, which is why I wanted to share this recipe with you guys. So it's just like one whole onion chopped up pretty big and some bone broth. And then I put carrots and celery in here. And that's literally all it takes. It doesn't taste exactly like the Benihana, like clear onion soup that is so delicious, but it definitely gets the job done. So if you guys were looking for something along those lines, here it is. I've been craving it since we went down to Anchorage with our friends like 2 weekends ago. So I just had to do something. Plus, I love to have some soup or something warm on my belly before I eat. I have noticed it just really helps with my digestion. So that's why I'm a big fan of it. But, anyways, oh, I also added frozen ginger. Good thing I kept this footage in because I would have forgot to say that. I added the frozen ginger just for a little extra flavor and let this simmer for as long as it could. And then I put my beef in a bulgogi marinade. As you guys can see, I had all intentions of doing my meal prep today. So the bulgogi beef is so easy. I didn't exactly follow the recipe from the book, so I'm happy to share it with you. I just use like soy sauce, garlic. I don't measure anything. I'm sorry, guys. Green onions. I don't know. I guess like a half a cup of green onions, about a tablespoon of brown sugar, and I give it a mix. I'm so sorry that I don't measure, but you guys measure with your heart, okay? I feel like you season from the heart. You season from the soul, you know? You just know. So then I put garlic powder, that is Korean gochujang powder. Basically, it's like the pepper but in a seasoning, and then onion powder, and I give it a good mix because I already use the soy sauce in this recipe. I try not to add like more salt to our meals, and then I'm going to get my chicken going. So I put my chicken in the Instapot. I wanted shredded chicken. This is by far the best life hack ever. I was not playing in my last video when I told you guys this is one of my favorite things on earth. All that I do is stick my chicken in there. I used about a half a thing of chicken broth and I put it on pressure cook for I think 20 or 30 minutes. And oh my goodness, y'all are not ready. Like it was the easiest shredded chicken. However, y'all don't get to see this because after this, everything, the chicken finished cooking, my broth finished simmering. We decided to take the dogs for a walk. And we were like, okay, let's go for the walk. Right before we left for the walk, we realized that the power was out. And we thought, okay, we'll go for our walk. And then when we come back, everything will be good. I can finish our meal prep for the week. We'll be right on track. It's a 90-day challenge. Oh, I'm going to eat so perfect, all these things. But life is life. Okay. So I wanted to leave this in here because I think it's just like very telling of how life really is. So we took the dogs on a walk. We took them to the dog park. We were having so much fun just laughing, playing them, making them chase both of us all over the dog park. We were running their energy out. And we were gone for about an hour. And when we got home, we realized the power was still out. So we ended up going out to dinner. Yes, I did eat some real good food and got a cocktail and enjoyed my evening. So, guys, even though you're on a weight loss challenge or whatever kind of challenge, make sure you're still living and enjoying life because that's the only way that this is going to be sustainable. So, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.